Throughout the winter months of 1970, cod were the mainstay of anglers' catches from Deal. The vast shoals attracted fishermen from all over the country, and the town of Deal was full of activity for those taking advantage. The tackle shops and cafes were busy with anglers who were fishing from the pier and beaches. The many boats plying for hire along the beach were also fully booked throughout the season. The town had become an angler's paradise and was known throughout Kent as the Mecca of sea angling, bringing trade and finance to many. As the year of 1972 was drawing to an end, the sea had fortunately stayed calm enough for all the Deal and Warmer boats to get afloat at weekends. It would be one of the Harris and Statler fleet of charter boats on Warmer Beach to set a record that has not been beaten since. On Saturday, the 30th of December, the wooden angling boat Miranda went afloat with a fishing party and was skippered by boatman Brian Maidment. In a calm sea and with a slack, neap tide, he anchored his boat 2 miles offshore, opposite Warmer Castle. For some reason, the fishing was slow, and one of the anglers was suffering with seasickness. Because of this, he offered his rod to skipper Brian Maidment to try his luck. Having only just baited the hook with lugworm and squid and dropped his tackle into 60 feet of water, Brian felt a tremendous bite. After a few minutes struggling with the fish, the skipper had it on the surface and only just managed to get it into the landing net. They viewed the cod in awe, as it was the largest that he and his anglers had ever seen. When ashore, in the fading light of that winter afternoon, the cod was weighed in at 50 pounds 14 ounces, and it was realised that this was a rod-caught record for Deal. The press was called, and the fish not only made the local papers, but also the national angling papers. Brian won many awards and prizes for his cod and donated it to the Deal Borough Council, who showed interest in preserving it for this momentous achievement. The following day, all the boats were afloat again, with the news of this monster cod whetting the anglers' appetites. Many of the boats were fishing in the same area and enjoying hectic sport. One such boat, Albatross, skippered by Martin Phillips, a private boat owner, had on board his friend and fellow angler, 24-year-old Peter Menhenick. Bored with catching whiting, Peter put one on his hook and awaited results. When his rod plunged down, a tussle commenced, and he thought he had hooked a conger eel. To his delight, he wound in a massive cod of 43 pounds 8 ounces. This fish was 48 inches long, which was 2 inches longer than Brian Maidment's fish the day before. The reason for the difference in weight was that Brian's cod had a 10-pound roe, where Peter's cod only had a 2-pound roe. Either way, one was the local record for heaviest cod, and the other longest to be landed at Deal. Deal Borough Council had a replica plaster cast made of Brian Maidment's cod, and this was displayed in the Goodwin's Bar on the end of Deal Pier and was admired by many over the years.